I had the wrong intermission up. Don't tell Grandma. Hi there. How's it going? Back again today to show off another pro up I'm a large fan of, and I hope I can make other people want to give it a try, if only so they can learn to do better than I did. Anyway, Grand Cross renovation. Since I played Gray's counter GM yesterday using the Grand Cross ship, I'm going to be playing through Grand Cross using Gray's counter ship. Irisame Blade. Push button. This is a really fun game that is like the most direct risk and reward mechanic I've seen in a long time. You have an overpowered blade weapon and a force field, but if you overuse the blade, you leave yourself vulnerable. So if you're good, you can go ham and slash everything, but you're leaving yourself vulnerable. And if you're not good, you can play it safe and keep your meter down. Now, this thing regenerates life really, really fast. I'm gonna need to push my risk meter up so that my rank goes up faster. Oh, that was too far. That actually killed me. That killed me twice. I'm gonna try to keep risk as high as I can since like more enemy patterns and stuff show up. But if it gets to where I'm dying like every 5 seconds, I'm just gonna focus on finishing. They give you like 99 credits in this particular mode, which is probably actually infinite. Like a lot of games I enjoy, it's not super hard to get like a basic clear of this game, but it makes me want to go back and learn how to play it right, which I think is like where difficulty should be. I actually started playing this on like an old laptop, and I liked it then, but when I got a new computer that actually runs it as like the intended speed, I was like, oh, this is actually kind of hard, because I've been playing it at like 50% speed. This game goes nuts with like scaling effects. According to the dev's little Pixiv fan blog thing, I think he pretty much hit the wall for what shooting game builder would let him do. I think my least favorite kind of shmup difficulty is when it's just pure memorization, and you have like no chance of doing anything on your first playthrough. This one's kind of the opposite. Like I said, it's kind of piss easy to just get through the game basically. It also has like enough little blurbs of text and stuff like that to make it feel like there's some like lore going on, and I like that kind of thing. Because I like to overanalyze things. Normally you'd be playing Stage 2 with the option of using this extra armor unit for your fighter, but that doesn't really apply to the optional ships. You're actually wearing the armor that the first boss was using, which is kind of neat. You're just this overpowered super dreadnought. I don't know if it can be destroyed. I've never had it destroyed on me. Actually, they seem to have a brand for this. They call it brandish shooting. And you have a brandish button. The normal ship has a weapon called Sunblade, and it's like a laser weapon that you can rotate 360 degrees. It also eats bullets, which is another reason why the game is just like pure risk-reward. So you'll notice I keep crossing my blades. That charges the attack meter in the upper left, and I am dead again. You can strengthen the sword at the cost of your life meter. Which leads to things like that. There we go. You have an attack where you can send your blade bits out to just home directly in on the boss core. I couldn't get my energy up high enough to get it to trigger there. By the way, if anybody's interested in it, Shooting Game Builder is actually on sale for like 20 bucks right now. This game was made it, and the original version of Gray's Counter was too. Gray's Counter GM was remade in Game Maker. Because I guess Shooting Game Builder doesn't let you do console ports. Okay, if I die to a Blaster Master mini-boss, then I am in need of focus. I'm just gonna kind of shut up for a little bit. Blaster Master is like a recurring mass production mini-boss thing that keeps popping out. There's like a crazy one later on. It's like an upgraded Blaster Emperor, Blaster Empire. Damn. Well, I still did good enough that Marin showed up instead of the Delta attack guys. Normally there's like a trio of bosses that show up there, and they're like, you cannot stop our Delta attack, and then you stop their Delta attack very quickly. I'm gonna stop talking over the soundtrack. Oh no, not Lorindo. Those kind of diamond-shaped pink bullets take more shots to cancel out than the regular bullets. So those aren't necessarily the best ones to defend head-on against. He's playing Beat Saber. Fun fact, this mini-boss is your brother-in-law. He has issues with you getting the big deal sword. It's changing everything again. When you play regular story mode with the normal main character, this is like a big moment where like this older soldier is testing you. And now we have to stop his spirit ball. Spirit bomb. I'm sorry, I don't actually watch Dragon Ball that much. It's actually one of the fights that's a little bit tougher playing with this ship because it's a melee focused thing. And you don't have room to... Oh, god damn it. Normally you'd be able to just shoot that thing at a distance, and you have to like find this sweet spot where your blades cut it, but you're not running into the boss's sprite. And for some reason my blade bits weren't going off. Which is usually just like a win button against most bosses. Still probably going better than the Zero Ranger run last night. It's kind of funny how this ship feels like ridiculously overpowered in this game, but when they did the crossover in the other direction, the Grand Cross ship feels like kind of underpowered in Gray's counter. Yes, more like that, please. Actually go off when I press the button. I always have a hard time with Arm Core. Yeah, I got hit by the foot. There we go. There goes Blaster Master. A lot of very casual ships in this area. They got places to be, they got jobs, presumably. Oh shit, I didn't realize I could actually do that. This isn't a very tough boss, you just need to destroy the things on the sides to make the middle part vulnerable. Which again is a little tougher with this ship than normally would be, because you gotta get up close and personal. Apparently I missed the barrier generator things about a bajillion times there. Trying to figure out why the blade bits were going nuts, but like, oh, they're attacking things off screen, great. This part's pretty fun. The wider siders are just big ships that you blow the wings apart piece by piece. I didn't realize that I could use the slash attack while the bits were out on remote attack mode. That's kind of awesome. It's not enough. The world is not enough. The regular ship has a move where you can just like fire blasts in all directions pretty much non-stop that makes this part just hilariously easy. You have to actually move a little bit to dodge the mines in this one. Every time I see this font, I start thinking, like, wasn't that from the title of that Star Trek movie that people didn't like? Like Star Trek Nemesis font. Yeah, people like Wrath of Khan. Not a big Trekkie, though. Although I guess being a Star Wars kid hasn't necessarily paid off in the long run. Okay, we killed a big laser. Killed a big lizard, not laser. An important step in every space journey. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Is your rival popping by to say hi? Oh my god, really? There were barely any projectiles in the screen, and I managed to get tagged by one of the little Thunder Force blades. Here he is. Final bossman. It's actually not a bad one to play a little conservatively on, because he's got like giant projectiles. If your rank is high enough, he starts sending these spinning laser drums out, which is just awful. Break this other wing. As you can see here, the shield is actually pretty generous. So if you're not going like all out on attack like I've been for most of this, you're actually really survivable. That's why I was saying at the start, like, this is actually a really easy game to just finish. There we go. But, like, getting a good score and pulling off little tricks, staying at high rank and getting the hidden enemies to pop out. That's the fun part. And we're done. That was Grand Cross ReNOVATION with Kurosame Blade. I feel like I usually get a higher tech score stuff by the end. There's also like a whole cutscene you don't get when you're playing as a guest ship. That'll do it for me this marathon. I think. Actually, I think we still have Star 99 later. But yeah, for having me. Been a very fun event. Please enjoy the rest as we close out things. Until next time, take it easy.